few years ago, Brian Blount and I wrote a book called Preaching Mark in Two Voices. Part of the intention of that was to have two voices, that of an African-American New Testament scholar who's now president at Union Theological Seminary and Presbyterian School of Christian Education, and a white pastor. Both of us grew up in the Tidewater, Virginia. Both of us went to the College of William and Mary. Both of us have had some very similar life experiences, but some dramatically different ones. And looking at how we read the Gospel of Mark, a gospel we both love and have studied a great deal, how we read that in similar ways and how we read it differently based on context. And in this book, we try to frame a conversation between an academic and pastor where the academic respects the pastor's scholarly gifts and the pastor respects the academic's pastoral ability. And so in this book, there will be chapters where I do the exegesis and Brian does the sermon, and then I comment on the sermon. And there'll be times where he does exegesis and there's a sermon from mine and a comment from him. And there's this dialogic progression through the Gospel of Mark that we hope will be helpful both in terms of understanding this incredibly important gospel, but also in hearing the gospel in two distinct and hopefully fresh ways.